Once, yeah.
This way, okay, to the left, okay.
Yeah, there, to me.
Oh, yeah, I can see you.
Fab.
Oh, I can see you.
Hello. There we go. Voila. There we go. That's basically it. Perfect.
I was born in Surrey to a Pakistani father and a Filipino mother. I would say mixed ethnicity. Yeah, that's what I tick.
I'm white British, I suppose.
I was born and brought up in Sri Lanka. My parents are Sri Lankans.
I'm a British Pakistani. I was born here. My parents were born in Pakistan. They came at a young age when they were about 14. And I grew up in Doncaster.
I'm pure Chinese.
I'm from southwestern Nigeria.
Born in Derby and brought up in London. My mum is Pakistani and my dad is Mauritian.
I'm white, British, was born in South Yorkshire.
So I'm originally from Nigeria, from a tribe in the western part of the country called the Yorubas. But my mom is from the southern part of the country, a state called Delta State. So I'm a mixed breed, as they call it back in Nigeria.
We've just taken in a new intake of GP trainees in the region, and over 60% of them qualified as doctors abroad. And it was in 31 different countries. So that brings enormous richness and diversity and interest to our training community.
I think a lot of people have this assumption that every brown person is a Pakistani or every brown person is an Indian. And it's just, okay, so all brown people are Indian. Well, no, because, there's Indians, there's people that are from Bangladesh, there's people that are from Pakistan. They are different. But I feel as though we all get portrayed in the same way. Oh, they must be Indian. Oh, they must be Pakistani. And it's like, why don't you take a bit of an interest and find out exactly where we come from? And we're not all from the same place. We don't all speak the same language.
Most Chinese people were quite working hard, were durable. And hopefully I demonstrate the quality and by working in interest, and hopefully I'll encourage more Chinese medics would consider to pursue a career or training here.
In Sri Lanka and stuff, we always, I think, respect elders, and also we are quite polite as well. We don't try to be rude to anyone. So I think definitely that helps when I come to GP practice. A lot of patients who come in are the elderly population, so I'm always quite respectful, polite, try to understand their concerns. And my upbringing has kind of helped me connect to my practice, how I practice within the GP as well.
We've all got our strengths and weaknesses. And looking at the UK population itself, it's actually a diverse population. So there are people from different races. And I think it's just fair enough to have an equal representation in terms of healthcare providers as well. But I think all in all, the fact that diversity brings a lot of different skills, a lot of strength, and there's a lot of strength in diversity. I think that's actually the main thing, really.
The conversations that we have in and around work give us the opportunity to explore those differences and, backgrounds and opinions and positions that then mean that we're not having those, faux pas or mistakes with patients. And that's super useful.
Coming from a mixed ethnic background, I have faced all sorts of prejudices all my life and in various parts of the world. And when you're like that, you always doubt your self-worth and you're afraid to show your authentic self to people. And you do not take leadership roles when that happens to you because you're so afraid of being judged and second-guessed. And when I came to Gilbert and I started working here, I worked here as a salaried GP at the beginning. But then just the idea of being accepted by all the staff, by other partners, and being, and the fact that I can just be myself has done wonders for my self-esteem, I'd like to say. And that sort of made me more comfortable with the idea of being in a leadership role. I told myself, yes, Yasmin, you can do this.
So for me, diversity is about understanding, acknowledging, celebrating difference, that we're human, that we're all different. And it's about recognising the value and richness that brings to us as an education and training community.
Before I came here, there was some, comments about hall. Don't go there, for instance. Just visit and run away. And then you look on the internet, you see a lot of remarks about the place. So I was a bit skeptical. But to be fair, when I came, what I saw on the ground is much different to what people had said and what I'd read on the internet. The people were very welcoming. The program was well structured. Trainers were fantastic. Personally, I haven't really experienced any overt racial abuse in any way. It's been mostly supportive all the way. I think the program is quite diverse. We have very good communities going, and the support is very rich as well. And there's emphasis on training in terms of giving us the right opportunity and atmosphere to thrive. So far, I think there are more positives than negatives in my view.
I want anyone from any background to know they can achieve whatever they put their mind to. There may be obstacles, there may be hurdles to jump over, but those are decreasing. And the more people we have in leadership positions from diverse backgrounds, the better. So I want people out there watching this video to know that they can do it too.
Okay, you okay.
But no, just watch it. You can tell us what to do.
Thank you.
That was really good.
So,